Hello, my Scrappy friends. It is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and thank you for joining me for a Confessions of a Paper Addict design team layout. Now, this layout, I needed to start with a little bit of mixed media. So I got the Dina Wakley Mineral Spray. The colour is called Mineral. And just did a little bit of packaging technique. I put quite a lot of the liquid on because in real life, it doesn't look as dark as it's appearing on camera right now. Looks like I've gone fully excessive, but in real life, it was a really light blue color. And it was, really difficult to see. So I think I kind of went a little over the top, but it is a hot day. So I knew it would dry super quickly. So I'm smushing that all over my page. And just really trying to make a bit of a busy background here for my cut file to sit on top of. I decided that colour wasn't really bright enough, so I did just get a tiny smidge more of the Dina Wakley blue, and this one is in Sky, which is a super cute colour. And then I did some splatters on top of that with the Dilutions. What colour is that? Can I find it? Here it is. Dilutions Shimmer Spray Vibrant Turquoise. And then you can see that I've got my cut file here, which is the Mr. Fix-It cut file, which is super cute, and it was just absolutely perfect for my photos. And I'm using the collection called Little Boys Have Big Adventures by Photoplay. This is my first time using this collection, and I haven't really used much Photoplay at all, but it was super cute and super fun. And I love how it just worked perfectly for these photos. It is all about my little man who has decided he is now a builder after watching the renovation at our house for the last 9 months. And he is just loving life. Now, initially, I had only backed my photos in a white matte, and it just was getting lost on the page. It was not working at all. So I decided to use some of those key colours, almost your primary colours, those really good base colours, and put those behind each of my photos just to help those pop off the page a little bit more. Because I did the Mr. Fix-It in so many different colours, the photos were getting a little bit lost behind the title, and I didn't want that to happen. I wanted them both to be equally as important. Now, the title I did pop up on foam, you might have seen that earlier, and the photos I've decided to just stick flat down to the ground. Because there are those 3 layers of paper, they do sort of pop all on their own. And you can see there I've just kind of done this stairway effect coming down from the top of the page, this waterfall type look, I guess, coming from the top of the page down to the bottom. I'm really loving the way this comes together. And once you've done all of this part, the embellishing is just super easy because the title and the photos are already telling a story. That the embellishing is just a little bit of, what's a good word for it? A little bit of frosting on top. So make sure you check that description box down below of this video because you will find a link directly to the COAPA Cutfiles Etsy shop, and there are over 1,000 cut files in there at the moment, you guys. And did you see the release for February that came out yesterday? 10 new, beautiful, amazing cut files. And a little sneaky hint, I will be using one of those 10 in my next video up on my channel, so definitely keep a lookout for that. Now, this particular cut file, Mr. Fix-It, I will also have a link to that in my description box below, and I'll also have a link to the COAPA Cut Files Facebook group. So I do highly recommend you joining in the fun over there as well, and that is the place where you will get the free cut file for the month if you are hunting it down. So you can see already I've completed my first cluster, and I'm just working on my second cluster here using the excavator and the cement mixer. They're very similar. They've both got little circle features happening, but I just thought that was super cute. I did find that this space next to the M was feeling a bit empty, lonely. So I did want to add something in there, but I did not want that cluster to be floating out in space. So in order to prevent that, I have put this long word phrase that will join the two little banners, and it'll join those onto that letter M in the mister, and that sort of anchors that cluster down, so it doesn't actually look like it's floating in space anymore. It's got a purpose for being there, but it is filling up that sort of, what I was feeling like was a bit of weird random space off to the side. So once I've done that, I just decide last minute that I want one more cluster down the bottom here. I hadn't originally planned to do this cluster. I thought I would just do 3 and have the little visual triangle happening here, but I actually, it wasn't really working. I actually need my visual triangle to be larger, and it goes from the top of, it's kind of like a giant triangle all in itself. The top point is where the cement mixer is, and it kind of goes down to the bottom of the F in fix, and then across to the photo on the right hand side, and then back up again. And just everything within that triangle is where my embellishments and my photographs and my Mr. Fix-It is sitting. So it's not that sort of standard linking up with your 3 clusters feel in this particular layout. I'm then going to pop on my splatters, and of course I used black and gold, and then I'm also going to pop on a little bit of white as well. So a little bit crazy with my splatters today, but it works with the whole layout, I believe. So once I have done that, this one is finished. So a super cute layout, a super cute cut file, and a super cute collection. It just all went together really, really well, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. I'd almost finished and then realized I didn't actually stick those tags on. They were just sitting there. So here are the close-ups of my finished layout. I'm really happy with how this all pulled together. I think the mixed media in the background just really sets off the title and the photos, and it's just a really fun little layout of my little man. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.